Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Haitian TV Telethon here in the studios of Access Sacramento. I'm going to be hosting the next segment for you, which is going to be focusing on the subject of health as it applies to the devastating earthquake last month in the country of Haiti. I'm here in the brand spanking new green room here at Access Sacramento with Dev Singh, Director of Programming and Operations. You know, I was looking at the latest issue, or a recent issue, excuse me, of Newsweek magazine, and it's got a quote here from President Barack Obama, which says, "Why Haiti matters." Well, I'll tell you why it matters to me. I remember after Katrina back in 2005, watching those really sad images on TV, on CNN, etc., and the same thing happened to me this time with the devastating earthquake in Haiti. And I felt motivated to take a day off from my state job and come down here and help the folks at Access Sacramento persuade you to donate, I know, some of your hard-earned cash to help the people in Haiti who really need our help. In fact, I was sort of looking at the internet yesterday, and I found some quotes from National Public Radio, and here's one that really struck me as noteworthy. Quote, "There are now nowhere near enough toilets, portables, latrines of any kind for the tens of thousands living in camps at Port-au-Prince." So as you can see, that's an example of why we need to really come together as a community here in Sacramento. And again, I know this is a tough time with the recession, but we need to do everything we can, and that's why I'm here today, and I hope you'll really oblige us. You may have seen my interview a little while ago in the last hour with Matt Lingo from the American Red Cross here in Sacramento. And Matt, of course, gave a website, and it's right here in Access Sacramento's newsletter, and that is www.redcross.org. So if you can go online to that, you can probably find a lot of places where you can donate money to help the people of Haiti who are really still suffering, and that's why we're here today. Looking at the production schedule for this next hour, I see that coming up shortly, we're going to go to a DVD entitled One Student Account. So, Dev, I think we're about at that point, roughly 2 minutes into this hour. So, without further ado, here's the next segment called One Student Account. We'll be back later. Thank you.
Trapped and terrified. Mobile phone footage captures the uncomprehending panic of 12 university students fighting for their lives. One classmate is dead, another has leg injuries. The others can only claw at the concrete all around them. Only a beam of light from the mobile phone illuminates the scene.
It was dark. We couldn't see any light from outside. We couldn't see anything. We couldn't even see each other. And there was no way out, actually. So we felt like, oh my God, what is going on? We're going to die. Nobody's going to find us where we were.
The footage was captured on 20-year-old Chesley Carla Mesidor's phone quite by chance as she shone its tiny light on the group's efforts to escape.
I lost hope. In the whole 17 hours, I lost hope. I thought I was going to die. I was thinking about my mother, my family. I was saying to myself, how are they going to react? Because I see death coming. I see death towards me.
Chesley's home was undamaged, but more than a month later, she still can't sleep indoors. So at night, she and her mother sleep in the open with others who've lost their homes on a basketball court and a nearby church.
If I sleep inside the church, when it rains, I don't sleep at all. I stay awake. I'm waiting for it to happen because in my mind, it's going to happen anytime sooner. I just wait for it to happen. And when I got out, when I was going home, I see all the houses collapse, dead bodies on the floor. It was bad. It was very sad. It was very sad.
Post-traumatic stress is a hidden consequence of Haiti's earthquake. An estimated 1 in 5 survivors will go on to need professional psychological help if they can get it.
I'm going to try to apply for scholarships for the States or Canada, and it's for me, along other people, to help rebuild Haiti. I just want to finish my studies and come back home.
Long queues outside foreign embassies testify to the numbers who want to leave. Many, like Chesley, are among the educated elite, a precious resource that Haiti can ill afford to lose. Chesley says she'd want to come back, but she and others like her wonder what opportunities Haiti offers them to come back to.
I wanted to be the first Haitian to be the General Secretary of the United Nations. That's what I want to be. Or maybe become Prime Minister of Haiti, but not the president. I'm not too sure about that. the Prime Minister will be helpful.
Chesley's future, like her broken country's, depends on a long and slow process of recovery.
I'm Sue Wilson. I have been a reporter in the Sacramento area since 1994, and one of the best things about being a reporter is you get to go on the ground and see things that most people don't get to witness firsthand. That's a really good thing. And I remember in 1997, here in Sacramento, we had enormous floods, and I was so inspired by how our community came together and helped friends and neighbors and people they were never going to know or meet. Now, on January 12th, about 6 weeks ago, we witnessed on an island nation south of Cuba a horrific earthquake. Haiti has been suffering since. I have with me two people who have been on the ground in Haiti. I want to introduce you to Paul Burke. Paul is with the Coalition for Democracy in Haiti, and I'd like to introduce you to Lisa Faulkner. Lisa Faulkner is with Children's Now. Please welcome to our show.
Oh, thank you. Children's Hope. But
Children's
thank you very
Hope,
much.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Lisa, why don't you tell us about Children's Hope and what you've been doing in Haiti?
Well, we're the local solidarity group for Haiti. We've been taking medical and school supplies into Haiti since 2004. So we've been focusing on relieving the suffering that exists in Haiti. You know, it's the most impoverished country in the Western Hemisphere, and children have an especially hard time whenever you're dealing with acute poverty. You know, a third of the children in Haiti don't make it to their 5th birthday, and that was before the earthquake. So now we've really ramped up our service providers, and people in Sacramento area have been amazing in supporting Children's Hope. It's really been quite incredible, and we've been in twice now since the earthquake, and going to be going back again next month.
Paul, what is it like to be on the ground in Haiti during this time?
It's hard to describe in words. It's unlike anything I've ever seen in my life. The level of suffering and catastrophe is just over. It's post-apocalyptic. I mean, there are certain parts of Port-au-Prince where it feels like the end of days. And at the same time, the courage of the people and the open arms with which they welcome you when you come to help is just very inspiring. So it's always a jumbulation of emotions when you're there.
Well, one of the things that I've been reading is that there are more limbs that have been lost. There are more amputees than anywhere else in the world. This is such a huge catastrophe. And that at this point, the emergency doctors are pretty much going home. The U.S. Army has left Haiti since you've been there. What impresses me so much about the work that you are doing is that you are working with local doctors who are on the ground in Haiti today, people who are living in Haiti from Haiti. Please tell us about them.
Want to take that?
Well, we have doctors that we've been working with for years, and to sort of offset the doctors that are leaving, we'll be taking in more doctors with us on our next expedition. So folks here from the Sacramento area, doctors that care, that particularly we're bringing in a fully self-contained amputee rehab lab that a doctor here in this area is providing free of cost. And we've got 18 pallets of cleanser and sanitizer that we're taking in, and along with another full medical support team. So this will be our 3rd trip in since the quake.
What a perfect answer to this question. What you're doing is so very important, and I want people at home to realize that we can raise money for Children's Hope. We can send you good people all the way to Haiti and to work with the doctors who are there. Can you tell me a story, a personal story, that has happened while you have been in Haiti?
I think the one that really touched all of our hearts the most deeply was a man in about his mid-50s that we met. We met him outside the rubble of his home, and he had 2 photographs, one of each of his daughters. He was a single father, and he pointed to the rubble where his daughters were buried. And in the middle of his trying to tell us the story, he just broke down and started crying, and we all hugged him. And it was just heart-wrenching, and everything he had worked his whole life for. His business was in his home. It was destroyed. His daughters were gone. and he was suicidal. And then before we left, he made sure he told us, it was very, very nice to meet you. It's a pleasure. Thanks for coming. And that's really kind of symbolizes the Haitian people. They are incredibly strong, and they've been through a lot. Even before the earthquake, they've been through a lot. And now what they've been through is the worst disaster in modern history.
It is so important that we as a community, as a world community, support each other. Lisa, can you tell me the name of the website people can go to for Children's Hope?
Oh, it's really easy. It's just the number 2, childrenshope.org.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I am standing here with Orion, leader of Drunken Dave's Yoga Disco, and I thought I could get that out without laughing. But Orion, tell us a little bit about your band.
Well, basically, we're a small fire performing troupe. We've been together. We've known each other for probably a couple of years, but really, this is our first performance together as this group. Yeah, we just kind of came together, heard about the Haiti benefit, and thought it would be a good idea.
What kind of music do you perform?
Well, we're actually a fire dancing troupe, so we'll be going to pretty much whatever's around. Like, we didn't organize anything in particular beforehand. Usually we'd be along progressive trance or more techno electronica, but we'll spin to anything, so whatever someone plays for us, we'll help along.
What prompted you to become involved with this event?
Well, I heard about it on the internet. I can't actually even remember how, and it seemed like kind of a no-brainer that, hey, here's someone doing a performance for Haiti benefit, and yeah, all right, I have a fire troupe. And originally I was just going to do it, and then a couple friends wanted to join along. So we formed Drunken Dave's Yoga Disco for the occasion, and here we are.
Love the name, Orion. Love the name. Good luck out there tonight. And, you know, thanks for being such a part of such a wonderful cause. This, of course, is Buck Up or Shut Up. It's a benefit to help send money over to Haiti to help the Haitians with regards to the hurricane that hit them. Thanks so much, Orion.
You're so welcome.
All right. Standing here with Ito. He is performing here tonight at the Buck Up or Shut Up, which is a benefit for the Haitian Relief. How did you get involved with this production?
Basically, I got the call at 1 in the morning, so it was a pleasure for me to get that call, and I accepted it right away by Jen, and I accepted it 1 in the morning, so basically it was cool. So I got in with it.
So how long did it take you as far as being prepared there? I mean, getting a call at 1 in the morning, she didn't call you last night. I mean...
No, she called me, I believe, was like a month ago. Okay. So, I had a good preparation. I got my group together, basically the dance crew together, and, we're just basically going to do what we have to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud.
How long have you been performing?
Performing as far as live, I would say would be like 14 years old. Doing the music. I've been inspired since I was 3 years old by my father and stuff like that. So I would say probably performed 6 years.
Tell us a little bit about your music. It's Spanish reggae.
Well, Spanish reggae is reggaeton. It's really originated by Panama. And then, it was came to Puerto Rico. That's where I was born. And then from Puerto Rico, it was, went to mainstream as far as New York, New Jersey, Miami, Florida. And it just expanded more with more artists, coming out with more Spanish rap or reggae. And from the beginning, it sounded more like the Jamaican reggae, and then it got all switched up to, to more of, I would say, like more dance hall. And then now it's like more into like urban. They call it, I believe they call it Spanish urban Latino. So it's pretty cool.
I want to thank Joanne Kurgan. Give it up for Joanne. She donated $100 out of her pocket tonight for Haiti. Give it up for Joanne Kurgan. Let me hear it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. $100 may not mean a lot to us. I mean, it's a lot of money, but out in Haiti, it's going to feed multiple people right now. It's going to give somebody something to eat tomorrow, the next day. That's what it's all about. You understand? And we also want to thank Mr. Lingo. Give it up for Mr. Lingo, because he is in here giving support to Haiti also. I have another group coming to the stage right now, and I really think they're going to set this off. And their name is Ito. Ito, come to the stage, please. Come on up here. Give it up for Ito. you doing, brother?
I'm blessed, man. I'm good to be here. I'm blessed, for sure.
You know, we got questions for everybody that come up here. How long have you been doing music?
Man, I've been doing music influenced since I was about 3, 4 years old by my father, but wrote my first song when I was about 13, 14 years old. So, man, a long time. Right now, I'm 21 years old. Moose Finger Records, independent label I'm with right now, so I'm truly blessed, man.
And how do you feel about the situation that's going on in Haiti right now? What are your feelings about that?
Truthfully, I'm sad about it. I'm saying? It's something that, nobody really seen coming. I'm saying? Like, the Hurricane Katrina, that's stuff with that. But, I pray to God that, they do make it through this and we all make it through this by, by God being there, for us and for them, so.
There's an old saying called each one, teach one. And that's the same thing we're doing tonight. One person that can, does. The other that can't, receives. You understand? And that's what we're about tonight. What genre of music do you do?
I do reggaeton music. So we're basically going to mix it up right now for a little surprise. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a reggaeton artist for people right here that don't know what reggaeton is. Reggaeton, I'm from Puerto Rico. So reggaeton, if I could give you an artist of who reggaeton is, it's Daddy Yankee. And I'm going to just show it to you more than say what I do. You know what I'm saying?
You can walk it better than you can talk it. You ready for Ito? Let him hear it. Let him hear it.
Let's go.
Tú sabes quién soy yo. Tú sabes quién soy yo. Soy yo. Yeah. Everybody put your hands up right now. Come on, come on. Here. Me paso las prendas, brillo los diamantes, dejo para el cielo, me quedo para que me alcance, soy yo. Y que, la que, tú, va, me quedo que me trate, conmigo se comienza, con voz en la lenta, hey para lo que venga, hey para lo que sea, miro para el cielo, mi tiempo para cantar, tiro para adelante, nunca para atrás, soy natural, dinero y cristal, encima del billar, cara lindo pero poco criminal, algan orilla y todo va a brillar, pasando mira y todo va a cantar, tratan y pichan y todo va a tumbar, yeah, soy yo así, soy yo aquí, subiendo el dedo me quedé así, soy yo así, soy yo aquí, subiendo el dedo me quedo así, soy yo así, soy yo aquí, subiendo el dedo no me voy a salir, soy yo así, soy yo aquí, subiendo el dedo me quedo así, soy yo así, soy yo aquí, subiendo el dedo no me voy a salir. Salud para Haiti, amor para Haiti, cariño se lo doy para mi Haiti. Haiti, tú sabes que soy natural, puro de leyón, natural. Soy el que se sube y nunca se va, pasando las nubes, yo sí soy brutal. Aquí me quedo dispuesto para cantar, aquí me quedo mi tiempo hecha para allá. El que quiera que me traiga pucha, me ven y viene con su locura. Soy right true, puro natural. ¿Quién me va a parar? Sigo para adelante, nunca echo para atrás. Soy el cantante que te encanta más. Brillos diamantes para cantar. Yeah, subiendo el dedo me quedé así. Soy yo así, soy yo aquí. Subiendo el dedo me quedo así. Soy yo así, soy yo aquí. Subiendo el dedo no me voy a salir. Soy yo así, soy yo aquí. Subiendo el dedo me quedo así. Soy yo así, soy yo aquí. Subiendo el dedo no me voy a salir. Para mí empezamos el show, pero no tiene como yo. Yo sí soy una explosión, aguantando lo mejor. Luces bajas de estilo se cambian y no lo saca, se queda con mi flow. Yo sí soy una explosión, me apretan el botón. La calle me encontró, pero lo que vine yo. Yo sí soy un león, yo sí soy el mejor. Ataca la música, soy natural. Primero voy a pasar entre las puertas. Soy valioso, pero un poco peligroso. Con mi combo, ellos son mis socios. Tengo corazón para ser mejor. Bajando el sol, sabe quién soy yo. No me pueden controlar ni tampoco de sacar. Subiendo el dedo me quedé así. Soy yo así, soy yo aquí. Subiendo el dedo me quedo así. Soy yo así, soy yo aquí. Subiendo el dedo. yo así, soy yo aquí, subiendo el dedo, no me puedo salir. Soy yo así, soy yo aquí, subiendo el dedo, me quedo así. Soy yo así, soy yo.
My name is Bonnie Gillespie, and I just returned from almost 3 weeks as the communication officer for the American Red Cross in Haiti. It was my 5th international assignment and one of dozens of disasters I've responded to in recent years. But still, you go into assignments never knowing what to expect, and like so many others, I had a chance to watch the aftermath of the earthquake unfold from afar. So when I arrived in Haiti, I was already pretty heavy-hearted with anticipation of how things would be there. But within the first few hours of that first day, I went to the Red Cross Field Hospital and my perspective really changed. I met up with our psychosocial volunteers, who themselves were victims of the earthquake, but they were there giving back and providing support and encouragement to people recovering in the hospital. As we walked towards one of those big white tents, I braced myself for sadness and really expected to see kids inside struggling to recover from their injuries. But instead, all that greeted me were their smiles and the beautiful sound of their laughter. There I was, having prepared myself thousands of miles away for tears and cries, and these kids, with most of them immobilized with their arms and legs suspended as they healed, they were beaming and just laughing their heads off as they played and interacted with the Red Cross volunteers. And for me, it was the sounds and signs of hope and resilience that I felt there within my first few hours in the country that really set the tone for me the rest of my time in Haiti. Not that everything was easy, though. Quite the opposite. Logistically, it was probably one of the most complex operations I've ever seen. But our teams were tenacious and tackled challenge after challenge, day after day. The Haitian Red Cross would identify the most vulnerable communities for us to target, but those were often the hardest to reach. So sometimes our trucks wouldn't be able to make it up the steep mountainside grades, or the roads would simply be impassable. But they always found solutions, whether it was partnering with other organizations or literally using wheelbarrows so that beneficiaries could get their supplies home. They always figured out a way to make sure people received the help they needed. After one of the first overnight rains, we knew that people living outdoors in temporary camps were really struggling. So until more permanent transitional shelters could be put in place, the Red Cross set out to distribute 5,000 tarps in one of Port-au-Prince's largest camps, La Piste. It was a massive settlement of thousands of families, but the team assessed the site and organized the distribution within just a few days. People in the camp told us they started lining up at 3 a.m., and by the time the trucks arrived with the tarps and rope, the line started moving with airport-like precision. It was incredible. And when it was all said and done, it was our largest single distribution to date in Haiti. But the work of the Red Cross went far beyond just the distribution of supplies. There was a mass vaccination campaign targeting camps like La Piste, where children in particular are at risk of infectious disease. This effort alone helped protect 150,000 earthquake survivors from measles, typhoid, tetanus, and other illnesses. Water and sanitation efforts ensured thousands had latrines to use, proper drainage in camps and communities, and clean water for drinking and washing. Red Cross supplied more than 1 million liters of water to earthquake survivors across the country every day. The team I worked with there is truly unforgettable. Their tirelessness and work can only be matched by their bigness of heart. I'll go home a better person just for having worked with them for a few short weeks. The local Haitian Red Cross volunteers, who themselves were earthquake survivors, offered unrelenting courage and commitment in the face of tragedy. They kept us all going every day and will surely continue to fuel recovery in their country. But perhaps the images that linger with me most already, though, are the beautiful faces of so many of the kids I met, whether in the hospital, in the camps, or even when they were about to get a shot at the vaccination post. The smiles of those children will forever be for me a sign of hope for the future of Haiti. And that's what I'll leave remembering and believing.
Hi, this is Sarah C. with Playwities Productions, and I wanted to let you know that you can hit up playwities.com and check out Buck Up or Shut Up to get more information on the artists that participated in this event, to donate, all proceeds to go to Red Cross, and to look at the artwork that was donated by Sacramento artists through eBay. So check out, stay tuned, and one love.
Soy yo aquí subiendo el dedo, me quedo así. Soy yo así, soy yo aquí subiendo el dedo, no me voy a salir. Everybody put their hands up in the air and say yeah, yeah. Everybody scream. I would like to personally say thank you guys for coming and supporting, and whoever and everybody that came in that donated for Haiti. God bless you all. And I say this from my heart. I thank for me being here and being able to donate my time. I thank you all. I'm gonna do a little freestyle if I could. So we're gonna go to the next track called Súbelo, and we're gonna do it like this. Let's go. Súbelo. Súbelo. Súbelo, súbelo. Yeah, put your hands up. Parando, viendo que me vas a controlar, tratando de ver pero no toca. Subiendo lento, suave a bajar, dale sin parar, súbelo pa' acá. Cara suda, cuerpo suda, labios temblan, manos toca. Camina de lado, tiene tumbao, estoy guiado pero demasiado. Toca tu gimnasio. Hablando de amor sin condición. Un, dos, vengo yo. Nena, tú sabes quién lo hace mejor. Fuera de control se ve más mejor. Una loquita con el loquito. No se controla cuando mueve la cola. Que la ayuda con falda corta. Súbelo, chica, mueve la cintura. Me encanta esa locura. Para, hey, nena, súbelo, súbelo, súbelo. Para tocarte, para hablarte, nena, súbelo. Veo esa linda caminando lenta, viene de mi bloque, bien canela, ojos faldos, pelo rizo. Ella sube para atrás, para el piso, una viene y otra se sale. Una se siente que este es mi party, dale a mano para. Doors wide open, ladies come right. Got something for you, got some for your friends. Tocando y besando sin presión, la sensación bailando slow. Tú y yo en el suelo, cantando mi canción. Bala violenta, mueve lenta. Tu papá al suelo, ponte fresca. Una la quiero, otra suelta. Looking kinda sexy, gotta put it on. Chica, mueve la cintura. Me encanta esa locura. Yeah, para, hey, nena, súbelo, súbelo. Turn it up, turn it up. Oh. Yeah, come on. When I step in the spot, they be screaming my name. People don't stop, do it again. Look, I feel it in my stomach. Let me get up on it. I wanna see my name in the sex hall of fame. See, I look at chicks from the X perspective. The more pleasure, more gon' love it. If you're so skinny, nah, I wanna set this. Big girl, where you at? I know you got the best shit. I can't deny it, no longer keep it quiet. No longer girls to get up on the dial. Give it what they deserve. Read every word. It feels good, my body should try. Where are all my ladies at? Where are all my ladies at? Where are all my ladies at? Get up on the floor, let me see you lose control with a súbelo. Súbelo. Para, para. Nena, súbelo, súbelo, súbelo. Súbelo. Para tocarte, para hablarte. Nena, súbelo, súbelo, súbelo. Chica, mueve la cintura. Súbelo, canta esa locura. Para, hey, nena, súbelo, súbelo. Keep shaking that body. It's driving me crazy. Let me see you turn it up, cause I can never get enough the way you're shaking it, girl. Súbelo. Yeah. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Come on. Yeah. Make some noise. moment I'm introducing you guys to what reggaeton is. You guys see me just say, súbelo. And I don't think a lot of people understand me, huh? I don't think too many people's understanding me. I want everybody to stand up right now. Yeah. Just got paid, let's have a fiesta. Won't behave, let's have a fiesta. You and me, come on, come on. Yeah, yeah. I'm black, red glasses, tell me what you know, shake. Move your, show me how you roll, man, who do you know? I'm numero uno, fresh to my funeral. Step in the club, then all the girls you know. Come over here, pop like Bruno. Throw rain like I'm Hurricane Hugo. Eat the people, no cinco people. Mama trying to party, cause she's just illegal. It's a please of fiesta, shorty trying to mess with me. Come to the second lane, but I'm hot to the bed. Body so to the leg, chicken that it curtain play. Doesn't do this, might as well go ahead. Feeling good tonight, body girl, I shouldn't die. Guess they want a hood life, but tonight she's made like T-Pain. We gon' toast to the, yeah. Put your hands up, come on. Yeah, won't behave, let's have a fiesta. You and me, VIP, let's have a. Don't you trip, drinks on me, come on. It's my time, they don't want any drama. Mama shaking that thing that she got for her mama. Walk her smooth like como se llama. Get stuck, baby, let's go to the side of the road to San Chill from the outside strip. And lobster, chicken, and pasta, whatever you wanna do, just simply go with the flow. You ain't got it. Know the routine when you come to my city. Spending the money with the honey, cause the women so pretty. Who's swinging the click, man, a set that I claim. Holding on my click like a neck to a chick. Who takes on the string when I step in again. Pretty boy with a coin, just collect them. Flash in the big face, money in the chick face. It's a bill grand. Yeah, put your hands up. Fiesta, come on. Won't behave, let's have a fiesta. Come on, say yeah. Come on. Stand there with the love que me quieres a mí. Tú sabes lo que viene, just feel the heat. Encima de tu cama que me quieres a mí. Encima de tu cuerpo, besito. Ella tocando, siempre tocando. Dale beso, hay nadie mirando. Tu novio llamando, ven para acá. Nena, no te vayas, no me des nada. Yo sigo tratando, no puedo parar. Ladrón de tu parte, quiero solar. Dentro de mi pecho yo respiro. Nena, da muchacha que te quiero. Right now, just got paid. Let's have a fiesta. Come on, won't behave. Let's have a fiesta. You and me, VIP. Let's have a. Don't you trip, drinks on me. Let's have a fiesta. Put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. Come on. Yeah, move swingers, baby.
Good afternoon, Steve Dakota here in the brand new green studio in the studios of Access Sacramento. Welcome back to the Haitian TV Telethon here at Access Sacramento. I'm hosting this hour, which is focusing on the issue of health as it relates to the earthquake victims in the country of Haiti. And I'm here with my colleague, Deb Singh, Director of Operations and Training here at Access Sacramento. Looks like here from the production schedule that you just had the musical pleasure of listening to an artist called ITO, or perhaps Ito. Forgive me for mispronouncing that. I wanted to salute my colleague, Kathleen Randolph, in the previous hour. She was focusing on the subject of housing. And in fact, I was going through the clip file here at Access Sacramento. And here's a clip from the Sacramento Bee. Haitians seek shelter. Of course, that just confirms what Kathleen and the other people were talking about. But we're focusing on health here this hour. Here's another article from the Sacramento Bee reported by the Miami Herald. Haiti's injured see grim future. And that's not surprising if you look at the internet like I did yesterday when I was preparing to come over here to volunteer. Just scads of articles about the grim situation, the squalor that's going on in Haiti, and the enormous medical needs. And one of the causes of that problem is, according to the Wall Street Journal yesterday, emergency doctors are now leaving the country of Haiti. But the problem with that is that a lot of people who they operated on back in January now need to have some of their surgeries redone. So we, as the community here in Sacramento, California, need to step up. It's a cliche, step up, but we really do need to step up. I know there's a great recession going on in the United States, in fact, worldwide, but I took a day off from my state job to come down here. Unfortunately, I've not been able to go to Haiti like I did with Katrina when I went to Texas 4 years ago, but I'm doing my part, and I'm asking you to do your part, and I know Ron Cooper, Executive Director here at Access Sacramento, would appreciate you're doing whatever you can with your hard-earned dollars. In fact, you may recall my interview from the previous hour when I was talking with Matt Lingo with the Sacramento Red Cross. And Matt, forgive me for doing this. We know you have a website, www.redcross.org, and of course you could probably go to accesssacramento.org, but I've got Matt's business card here. I'm not going to give out his cell phone number, but I'm going to give out Matt's phone number, 916-993-7081. Call Matt and see what you can do to volunteer. So I think we're now going to move on with our second hour here, focusing on health, and coming up next is an interview hosted by Ray Tatar, and he'll be talking with Lisa Faulkner from Children's Hope. I'm Steve Dakota. See you back here at the top of the hour. Thank you.
Hi. You know, it's been more than 6 weeks since the earthquake hit Haiti, and it's very easy for us here in the States to kind of forget about it. It's not been on the news a lot. But did you know that 770,000 people are still living in tent cities? The sanitation is almost non-existent. Last night, there were torrential rains. Women were stripping off their clothing so that they could finally get a shower. The situation is dire, and it is getting really critical. Tuberculosis, malaria, those kinds of things are starting to set in Haiti. It's really important that we support groups like Doctors Without Borders, who send their doctors in at these critical moments. I'd like to introduce you to Leah Simpson with Littlefield Music and to Jane Jennings with Jade River Entertainment. They have started a new event. It's called Hearts for Haiti, and it's to support Doctors Without Borders. Leah, why don't you tell us a little more about why you got involved in this?
Well, one of the artists that I work with, his name is Mystic Man, is from Haiti, and 2 days after the earthquake he called, and he's from the Bay Area, and he asked, please, Leah, will you do this event? He said, I will do whatever I can to help support it, including bringing my entire 9-piece ensemble to Sacramento to perform. So I began thinking about how best to do that. And Red Lion has actually been a very good venue for local Sacramento artists and events. And I made contact and was introduced to Jane, and it's just been a very enjoyable and pleasurable journey to work with her.
And Jane, why for you?
Well, when Leah came to me and asked if it would be a venue that she could use for this benefit, I just thought this would be a great way to just help out. So that's basically what we're doing.
And certainly Doctors Without Borders, you just cannot beat them in terms of a really good charity to support. So tell me about the event. Who's going to be there? What's it going to be like?
Well, I'm very excited about it. There are 5 artists, 2 from the Bay Area. One is Mystic Man, and it is his band Lakai, and also Rocker T, who is a solid Bay Area artist, so he's going to make the trip as well. Then there are 3 local groups that are going to be playing. Ross D, good friend of mine, who's a reggae artist. There's some young gentlemen called Simple Creation, who are here just starting off in Sacramento in the music business. I've asked them to perform. And then I have an artist that is actually signed to me. His name is Example, and he will be headlining the event.
So we're talking 8 different groups?
5 groups, and then there'll be a DJ who'll be spending all night as well. Her name is Honeybee. 5
groups. A DJ named Honeybee. How can you beat that? Okay. We are talking about an event, Hearts for Haiti, March 5th at 8:30 in the evening. This is at the Red Lion Hotel, which is on Arden?
It is.
Okay, really good. What would you say has been the greatest challenge for you in putting together an event like this?
Well, for me, it's been the publicity. There are so many people I wanted to reach out to, and so there's been a lot of late nights, and I work a day job, so it's been a lot of road miles, a lot of miles.
Well, I'm really, really happy that here at Access Sacramento we were able to shine a spotlight on what you're doing. I want to remind people at home that 25 to 30% of all the surgeries that have already been completed in Haiti need to be completely redone. So to support Doctors Without Borders, we're talking about sending people in to do prosthetics. We're talking about sending people in to help the pregnant women who are lining up at the hospitals, who are giving birth in rain and muck. The situation is dire, and it's a really important event. Hearts for Haiti, March 5th, 8:30 in the evening. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
I'm standing here with Jay Intel, owner of Amana Labs, and he's one of the sponsors of this event tonight. Jay, tell us a little bit about how you became involved.
Well, I know Sarah C. I've known her for a long time, and I've been involved in the hip-hop scene in Sacramento for a really long time now. I work with every artist in this city, and, she called me up. And, I also own a radio station. It's KUMSFM.com, an internet radio station. It's one of the biggest internet radio stations in Northern California. And, I told her, I would love to support the cause. I love to support local hip-hop. And, we had her come in. They did an interview on the radio, and we were really trying to push this event and get the people here and let people know about, Sacramento music and the scene and just support what's going on in life right now and in the U.S. and overseas and, just trying to make positive things happen.
A big part of this is also for Haitian relief. How important was it for you to be a part of that and to actually help out those people in Haiti?
It's great because I have been wanting to be a part of something, but I'm so busy and I have so many things going on. It's hard for me to really reach out. So when Sarah C. came to me, I found this as an opportunity to hop on this because I really do want to help. And I think it's a great cause, and I think this is a great event, and I love what's happening.
I agree. Thank you so much, Jay.
No problem.
Like he said, buck up or shut up. Become involved. I'm Kathleen Randolph, and I'm here at Buck Up or Shut Up, and I'm talking to Celeb. He is a local artist who has his hats in many arenas. But tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing tonight.
I just want to represent a positive movement, for all my Haitians and all my local community people,
How'd you become involved with this benefit?
International Jen. She knows everybody. She's everywhere, you never there.
And he is not lying. So now, tell us a little bit about who inspired you to rap, because it's a big thing going on right now about that.
My first inspiring artist, I would have to say, would be Eazy-E, NWA, because they was the first to really touch home to me.
Mafia, are you going to be okay with that? I think so. Well, how important is it to kind of reach out to the people in Haiti after that big earthquake?
Wow, it's paramount. I say every day, everybody has their time. What goes around comes around. What's going on over there could be happening over here any day. And I want everybody to support us like we should support them. I think the Katrina incident was a warning for everybody and, for us to get some practice in helping out and lending a hand. And now, everybody should be pretty much used to helping each other out.
Well said, well said. Thank you so much, Celeb. Have a great show tonight. And just to kind of showcase a little bit, this is actually from his new clothing line that he's bringing out.
Yucca attire. Yucca attire. You could be a lightweight, you could be a heavy, you could be a nobody, or you could be a celebrity.
And there it is. Thank you so much, Celeb. Again, have a great show.
Thank you.
Man, how do you feel about the tragedy in Haiti? How do you feel about it, man? Like, where are we going with this?
I feel like, it's one of my brothers, one of my cousins, one of my aunties, one of my uncles. What goes around comes around. So I feel like this is the perfect time for us to scratch somebody back that's going to scratch ours, That's right. So take care of me, I'll take care of you.
And that's what it's all about right there. Give it up! Yucca Celeb is about to do his thing, sir. Here you go.
Where my 100 click at? 100, 100. 100. Stunner B, what is it? What is it? Where my, come on, 100. Play that, man, play that. Yeah. I can't hear it, man. Mark leg in the front, rock fives in the trunk, spike legs on my feet, VVS make them jump, red monks never crease, white jeans, rockin' crispy, red dreads keep them locked, so clean, no twists, I was gigging in my GS, you know it's 430, got a scrape in my PA, but the L so sporty to the left with the grapes, now your boy riding so bad, had to step it up, truck the squares, don't know me, straight yak when I'm on one, the brig with my dudes, Paradise with the missus, with Shaw when I'm blue, she eat saute shrooms with me, the shrimp Alexander, the smell of sweet perfume, you by S.A. Lotta, keep a lot of company. I call them entourage, pockets full of dips, so we like to phone a lot. You see me big and cool now, all through the town. But they don't really love me, they just love it how I get down. Why? They just love it how I get down. Why? They just love it how I get down. Why? They just love it how I get down. They just love it how I get out. My chain hang low. Every time they see me, they say that boy go. I put 22 to bed to keep them clean in any weather. Won't be called traffic without butter on my leather. I move pretty cocky, turn hella confident. I rarely hit the brake, cause I don't like to stop a lot. Change on my brain, money on my mind. I'm out here trying to eat, I need racks at all times. You're working 9 to 5, you always keep it alive. You get it how you live, you get rich or die. Run it back, family, 16's on deck. Once you let your people hear me, they cop, bet. Image is everything, I lit a red carpet, celebrity maintain. Don't get on with the garbage, composure is name brand. Like Dolce and Gabbana, stick to my game plan and dig 'em out the sign. Hey, you just love it how I get in. Yeah, this for my people in Haiti, you know. We gonna do what we gotta do. Can you picture this? You don't really see me. You smell it, titanium, Bacanito, Lamborghini. Switch it up. You're wearing that old jack. I'm put like Testarossa. The spray on Ferrari black. Top shelf. And real high maintenance. Ain't got a lot of time, so I'm low on patience. European trucks, European cars. Act like I'm brand new. I'm still a hood star. Catch me at Bobby T's where boys lose their life. You can't keep me off the turf. Nope, not tonight. The product of this street game. It ain't never changed. Know everybody there's somebody. That's why they say I'm famous. Elite, no follow. Solid, no hollow. Started from Nick and dimes. You get pop, you swallow. You could be a lightweight or you could be a heavy. You could be a nobody or you could be celebrity. You just love it how I get in. You just love it how I get in. You just love it how I get in. Let me get a round of applause for y'all tonight. Let me get a round of applause for all y'all. Hey, we gonna keep it 100. Check me out. YukaAttire.com. YukaAttire.com. 100.
Baby, let's go. I know it's me and you against the world for sure. I can take it back if you want me to. Show you what I can do for you. So come and ride with me. That's my deal. Met on the float, but it was honey.
Real deal. Your mama can get it, and I want it. She's working her Hillary, but she's a
first lady.
But how up on the 28s and get to going crazy? You know how I like it.
Presidential hood.
What is it?
That drop thing is looking really good.
Huh?
I ain't no front, ma.
Take you off the market. So exclusive, and only I got it. Body like a coat frame, and that's how I rock it. You, the new me, and that's how I pops it. Anything I want, mama, you like it. What? Y'all enjoying yourself tonight or what? That's what I'm talking about. Hey.
Hey, hey.
Baby, let's go. I know it's me and you against the world for sure.
Yeah.
I can take it there if you want me to. Show you what I can do for you. So come and ride with me, girl.
Jump up out the Benz, hop up in the scraper. You my driver, we blowing stacks of paper. End up in the backseat, sex in the city. I suppose you like my ball cap, cutie, and this is Billy. She love it when I'm calling her sweet cakes. And the doodle when I come out like winning the sweepstakes. Crush diamonds when I tell my time. And it's a fact, touch mine, you woke up homie, and this is rap.
Grinding at the bottom, 100
At the top.
She love them how I get
From the penthouse to the block. Anything I want, mama, you got it on point in that 09, mama, and you bought it.
Tricking if you got it, it's tricking if she with it.
Come on, y'all.
If I'm eating, I'm winning. If
This
she
that feel good music, you know? What is it? It's me and you, baby. Little Steve's a great. You can catch him on Maury Povich. You can catch him on Jerry Springer. And I mean, every rerun. I be Clyde. Ain't another woman that can waste my time. You push soft top, I push hard. I see Lois, you see Claude. You my hero, I'm your victim. You come save me, I play sitcoms. You and me the best, care less about the rest. Emergency broadcast, and this is not a test. We stay locked just like my dreads. Me without you, I'd rather be dead. Anything I want, mama, you got it. And you bought it. Yeah. Just me and you. What is it? Y'all like my sidekick? Give it a round for Lil Steve. Yeah. Sacramento, we love y'all.
Who is with Haiti Mission Outreach. She has been born in Haiti. She's lived in the United States for many years, but you're going back to help with this. Can you talk about that for a moment?
I will be going in May 6th to the 24th with a group of missionary doctors, nurses, and volunteers.
What will your mission be?
We will be helping with the hospital, with children, and with food.
How hard has it been to get doctors to volunteer to go to do this project?
It is very difficult right now, especially right now because there is many people that needs help. They don't have electricity, they don't have transportation, and they need the wheelchairs, and some of them doesn't have legs. They need cane, they need scotches, they need food, they need housing, and now it seems like it seems like they don't have that many help they had from the beginning. And we need many doctors, volunteers, surgeons.
Many people are leaving Haiti right now saying that the big emergency is over. But really, it's just shifting into the second phase. Let me introduce you now to Susie of Universal Vibes. She is manager for Roz D. Roz D is a reggae artist, and you're going to be performing at the Hearts for Haiti event, which again is going to be March 5th, 8:30 p.m. at the Red Lion Hotel. Roz, why are you doing this?
Because I feel like, we as people should all come together and do what we can do to help each other in every way that we can, because life is valuable more than anything else in this world. And, it's just a pleasure for me to come together, try to, give my talent, and so they can, help them in any way that they can so they can receive back. And that's why I'm going all out to, give my work, which I only sing about peace and love and bringing people together and helping people in every way that I can,
And Susie, why are you doing this?
You can't not do it. How can you not help people that are in dire need, just the basics of standard of living is not there. You can't not help. You have to get involved in every which way you can. Even if it's just come along, if you can't afford to come through and pay $15 donation, 100% goes to the show, bring a can of food, drop it along. We'll ship it out there. Just anything that you can do to help, we'll do it and take it from there.
And I think it's really important for people to understand the magnificent nature of the Haitian people. A woman out of Casper, Wyoming, was on the ground there. She's made many visits to Haiti, and she said that before the earthquake, people seemed to be resigned to their suffering. But now, they believe they can change their country for the better. Maybe there's a silver lining in this. What do you think? Let's talk about hope just for a second.
I believe all things happen for good. I believe Haiti have a chance to become a place where all of us can go back home. And Haiti, Haiti chérie, that's mean love, the pearl of the island. We believe Haiti can start all over from zero and become the best, one of the best, like United States, because God bless America and also God bless Haiti.
Let's join in the hope.
Yo sí soy una explosión, me apretan el botón, la calle me encontró, pero lo que pide yo sí soy un león, yo sí soy el mejor, la ataca la música, soy natural, primero voy a pasar entre las puertas, soy valioso pero un poco peligroso, con mi combo, ellos son mis socios, tengo corazón para ser mejor, bajando el sol, sabe quién soy yo, no me pueden controlar ni tampoco de sacar. Subiendo el dedo me quedé así, soy yo así, soy yo aquí, subiendo el dedo me quedo así, soy yo así, soy yo aquí, subiendo el dedo no me voy a salir, soy yo así, soy yo aquí, subiendo el dedo me quedo así, soy yo así, soy yo aquí, subiendo el dedo no me voy a salir, soy yo así, soy yo aquí, subiendo el dedo me quedo así, soy yo así. Soy yo aquí, subiendo el dedo, no me voy a salir. Soy yo así, soy yo aquí, subiendo el dedo, me quedo así. Soy yo así, soy yo aquí, subiendo el dedo, no me voy a salir. Everybody put their hands up in the air and say, yeah! Yeah! Everybody scream!